Hi everyone. You know, I filled up my car with oil today, but I filled it up with the wrong type of oil. I filled it up with cooking oil. I didn't realize I'd done it, and so I went for a drive, and the car drove totally fine. It just smelled a lot like bacon and eggs. It's been hot in Melbourne recently, hasn't it? Oh, no, that's just me. I'm going through menopause. No, but seriously, it's hard for a middle-aged woman like me. I've got to plan for my retirement and get new glasses. I mean, I'd much rather be a 25-year-old male. Does anybody here like the new episodes of 2.5 Men with Ashton Kutcher in it? No one? Alright, well, I like him. You know, we were going to get Ashton Kutcher in on the show, but he wanted to get money for it, and I was like, hey, you should pay me to be on the show. I spoke to a famous psychologist once, and he was very wealthy and travelled around the world and had treated lots of famous people. And so I said to him, I go, oh, who have you done your therapy on? What famous people? And he's like, oh, I can't tell you. A lot of them want me to keep it private and have to sign expensive agreements and that sort of stuff with lawyers and all that sort of stuff because they don't want to go into the media. But Chris Brown has issues with his dad. Have you ever noticed how the news always reports on bad news? There's something going on there. You know, we have news on this show. It's really essential information. Okay, that wasn't supposed to be funny. It wasn't a joke. All right, let's get the show started. We've got all the usual stuff like the locals episode and jokes from Grandpa and the news. And so let's start off with my cost saver tips. Money, 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 money. Tip number 101, eat as little as possible. Tip number 100, be friendly with your neighbour's cat, feed it a little bit, it'll come over often for food. It's like having your own pet, but you don't have to pay for it. Tip number 99, be out and about and find events, weddings, birthdays or club functions to go to where you can get free finger food and drinks. Tip number 98, use empty bread bags to wrap up sandwiches instead of throwing them out, and then you don't have to buy Glad Wrap to wrap those sandwiches up. My mum used to do that a lot and it was pretty embarrassing. Tip number 97. When making bacon and eggs or cooking anything in a pan, save the fat in a mug and put it in the fridge. Use it next time you need cooking oil. If you keep on using leftover fat in the pan, you will never need to buy olive oil again. When you have visitors, you could put out the fat in a jar and it could be used with bread as a dip. You could also use it as motor oil for your car, and I discovered that earlier today, didn't I? But it smells like bacon and eggs, and I didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident. Tip number 96. When at a pub, keep an eye out for drinks that are unattended and just take them and drink them. Alright, that's 5 cost saver tips. Money, 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 money. We have to go to an ad break, but make sure you stay watching. Now it's time for jokes from Grandpa. This one here is called Golf on Christmas Day. 4 old-timers were playing their weekly game of golf. One remarked how nice it would be to wake up on Christmas morning, roll out of bed, and without an argument go directly to the golf course, meet his buddies and play around. His buddies all chimed in and said, "Let's do it. We'll make it a priority. Figure out a way and meet here early, Christmas morning." 4 months later, that special morning arrives, and there they are on the golf course. The first guy says, "Boy, this game cost me a fortune. I bought my wife a diamond ring that she can't take her eyes off of it." The second guy says, "I spent a ton too. My wife is at home planning the cruise I gave her. She was up to her eyeballs in brochures." The third guy says, "Well, my wife is at home admiring her new car, reading the manual." They all turn to the last guy in the group who was staring at them like they have lost their minds. "I can't believe you all went to such expense for this golf game." I slapped my wife on the butt and said, "Well, babe, Merry Christmas. It's a great morning, intercourse or golf course." She said, "Don't forget your sweater." It's so funny. Anyone can send in jokes, but I would prefer if it was Grandpa's. So send in your jokes to thekink111@gmail.com and I'll read them out if they're any good. Now it's Andy's therapy time. This one here is from Carol from Carrum Downs. "Dear Andy, I have a 5-year-old daughter and my neighbour just got a new pit bull terrier dog that is very dangerous. I'm worried the dog will break through the fence and kill my child. This is very worrying for me. What should I do? Please help." Alright, Carol, you need to make sure that that fence is totally secure. So make sure you have a high fence so the dog can't jump over. Make sure the fence is strong so the dog can't break through and knock it over or anything. And make sure that the dog can't dig under the fence, okay? Look, I recommend that this question here is a pretty easy question. I'm sure you could have worked that out yourself. I don't think that you needed to ask me for advice on this. So obviously you really need to just harden up. If anybody wants some Andy's therapy advice, they can write into thekink111@gmail.com and I'll give you some advice. Now it's time for the news. Melting man's house was robbed. What's going on in the city? What's going on in the world? Otherwise they'll ramp you down to the ground. Dig volleyball, then surf. A Greensboro man had his car repossessed today after months of not paying his finance company. Our reporter Susie asked him why he couldn't pay the finance company. He said that it was an expensive car and he just couldn't keep up with the repayments. It's a $80,000 Nissan Patrol. It's a good car. We have the world news now with Eleanor, our foreign correspondent, and she is at a big event. Hi, Eleanor.
Hey, Andy, how are we?
Fantastic. What's news over there?
I'm standing in a UK garage in Sheffield right now where loads of drama is happening. People are coming in and out to see the drama. Back to you, Andy.
Whoa, drama. What's going on?
Oh, just loads of stuff. Everyone wants to be here, right now. You have to see it. I'm honoured to be standing here. Lots of drama right here.
Yeah, so what is the drama?
There's a big event on, isn't there? Big event.
What's the event?
It's very cool, Andy. Back to you.
All right. Well, there's always news in Russia and the Middle East and that sort of stuff. So what's happening there?
Oh, look, nothing much is happening in the world at the moment. Everything's taking place right here in this UK garage in Sheffield.
What's happening there again?
Like I said before, Andy, big event. Big event. Thanks for having me.
All right. See ya.
Thank you.
Soccer superstar Hernando's Arrichidela has switched clubs to Juventus. Everyone at Arsenal is going to miss him, and I miss him. We all wish him well at his new club, and I hope he plays really well there. So good on you, Hernando's. We have our weather report now from Antonio and Mario, who are on Mount Buller. Hey guys.
Hey.
How's Mount Buller going?
It's just, like my whole life, I've been waiting for this snow. Like, I just come from this tropical place and I've never seen snow before. And it's like this big white stuff and it just falls through your fingers.
Where's Antonio?
It's just like, I saw him, he was helping some German ladies go up the stairs to a second floor. He's just very polite.
Yeah, he's very polite. A little too polite, if you know what I mean.
Well, he was supposed to. He might show up anytime.
So now it's just you and a bin.
Well, if you want to put it that way, yeah, basically.
So what's that building behind you? Is it the hotel?
Oh yeah, this is like a 5-star hotel where we are. This is the best.
Hey, is that my Top Gun jacket?
Oh, yeah.
Why do you have my jacket?
Well, yeah, I just thought we have to look good for the show.
But you didn't ask to borrow it. That's an expensive leather jacket. It's worth hundreds of dollars. It's like my favorite jacket. It's a Top Gun jacket. You're bigger than me. You weigh more than me. You're probably going to stretch it.
I know. I've been eating a bit of too many Mexican food lately.
Can you not do that kind of stuff again?
I know. I didn't want to go through your drawers and, like your underwear and stuff. It was just something that happened.
So you went through my underwear? Can you just give me the weather, please?
Yeah, okay, good. Melbourne is windy, wet, and cold.
Well, what's the specific temperature? Because that's actually what we want to know.
Like 20, man.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for the news. We have to go to an ad break, but make sure you stay watching. Welcome back. We have a new episode of Locals called The Tradie. Roll it. Shake it, bake and fake it. We're coming round again. Shake it, bake and fake it. We're all just good friends. All just good friends. Hi, it's Terry the tradie speaking.
Hey, Terry. I was just calling to inquire about getting a skirting board fixed that's been broken in my house.
Oh yeah? Amateurs. What kind of skirting board, love?
It's a Dirk Oakwood timber.
Now tell me, love, what kind of pattern is on the Dirk Oakwood? Is it a pretty pattern? Like your voice?
Terry, stop it.
Yep, you love it, don't you?
I do.
So, chuck us your name, love.
Oh, it's Nicole. Nicole Toebottom?
Alright now, love. I'm going to come around to your place tomorrow afternoon and I'm going to fix that thing for you.
I'll see you tomorrow, Terry. Hey, Terry, it's Nicole. Oh, hey, Terry. It's Nicole. I'm really glad to meet you too. Oh, hey, Terry. It's Nicole.
Hello, Nicole. Nicole.
Terry.
G'day.
It's so good to meet you.
Good to meet you too, love. I'm Terry.
I'm Nicole.
Nicole Toebottom.
That's the one.
Good. Now, is it you who has a skirting board to show me? Or was it your skirt?
Terry!
Sorry, I couldn't help it, love.
Come inside.
Alright.
So, this is the broken skirting board we have right here.
That's the skirting board, is it?
That's the one.
And it's broken?
It's broken.
I don't like broken things. Nicole?
Then you better fix it, Terry.
Well, I will fix it. Alright, Nicole. I will see what I can do with it.
Awesome. That's a nice looking hammer you have there.
Well, thank you. I just bought it a month ago. It is a nice one. It's a gimmick.
Wow.
Yeah. Want to have a look at this? You don't see ones this often.
Wow,
It's
no.
all... Nicole?
Sorry. It's a very nice hammer.
You're not supposed to touch a man's hammer.
I try not to.
Alright. Well, no more of those things again, Nicole. I'm
Yes,
just going to
sir.
fix the skirting board, so you make me a good cup of coffee.
Okay. Here's your coffee.
Thank you, Nicole.
Trevor! Trevor. Trevor. Please.
I've been a bad boy.
It was me, Trevor, I promise. Please, just stop.
I've been a bad boy.
Just come home, please. Stop.
I've been a bad boy.
Stop, Trevor.
Wow, that was deep. Now it's time for food tips.
Should have known better not to cheat a friend. Wasted chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Yum.
Food tips. Did you know that many people have lived to 150 and even 250 years old? Like, it's not that uncommon. We just don't get to hear about it and that sort of stuff because a lot of them are from third world and apparently mountainous areas. Like, they ate a certain diet that helped them to live that long. We don't know what the diet is, but if I did know it, then it would be a really good tip.
Yum.
Food tips. All right, that's all we've got for the show tonight. If you got any grandpa jokes or Andy's therapy letters, remember to send them into the kink111@gmail.com. We have a performance now to take us out by an up-and-coming musician called Matt Dorby, and it's called When the Leaves Fall. Hit it. See ya.
Face a smile. You will make it when you play it. Your face will change a million miles. You will make it when you play it. Singing I love yesterday. Please, please come and stay. What's done is done. It's done. Just forget.